The woman tore off her bra and stuffed it into her shoe, then tossed it from the great height. It was their only hope for rescue, as the two were trapped atop a 600-meter tower with no cell phone signal. Nia peered through binoculars, her eyes fixed on the falling shoe. If the phone inside survived the impact, they would be saved. Just then, Lisa suddenly spotted a man at the base of the tower. The two women shouted desperately, but their position was simply too high, and the man below couldn't hear their cries for help. Luckily, a nearby dog noticed the sound from the top of the tower. However, its owner called for the dog to come home quickly. Seeing the man about to leave, Lisa anxiously took off her shoe and threw it down, but the falling shoe failed to catch the man's attention. Left with no choice, Lisa had to throw her last shoe. Fortunately, this time it hit a metal frame nearby. The dog, hearing the sound, came running. The man also seemed to sense something. He walked over and picked up the shoe from the ground, not understanding why it would be thrown there. The two women at the top of the tower, seeing hope, shouted frantically, trying to get the man to notice them above. However, the man didn't hear their voices. He simply looked around briefly and then turned to leave. To seize this rescue opportunity, Lisa hurriedly took out a flare gun. Just as she was about to fire, Nia stopped her. She noticed the man wasn't looking their way, and firing now would only waste a chance for rescue. At this moment, Nia excitedly discovered an RV not far away that seemed to be preparing for a barbecue. She decided to wait until dark to fire the flare, increasing the chances of being seen. As night fell, Lisa seized the right moment and launched the flare. The bright light indeed caught the men's attention. Nia then switched on a flashlight, waving it back and forth. The two men on the ground spotted them through binoculars. However, just as the women thought they were saved, the two men instead walked to their car and stole it, leaving them cursing furiously. The next day arrived, and still no one came to rescue them. It seemed the phone had been broken in the fall. Even worse, the two women were already showing symptoms of dehydration. If they kept waiting, they would die of thirst within a day.